Today we're doing a makeup tutorial and it's approaching summertime over here, obviously. So what I figured I'm going to do is show you guys how I've been doing my makeup recently to get like a really glowy look because I personally have really dry skin, and so I find it very hard to just naturally have a glow. I never naturally have a glow, so I like to fake it a lot. And I finally figured out a method that works for me, and so I kind of wanted to just sit down and share it with you, talk with you. You know, I love filming makeup videos. So that's what we're going to be doing today, and my hair is kind of all over the place and frizzy. I let it air dry, and so yeah, I'm just going to like pull it back a little bit before we get started. But we're actually, I think personally, the most important part of your makeup routine is your skincare. Everyday skincare, but also like right before. I've learned so much from watching amazing talented makeup artists and how they do celebrities makeups and different things like that, like Patrick Ta, and he like gives them like a facial before putting their makeup on, and it like makes sense why their skin looks so good. I'm going to kind of share like my skincare products and the method that I've been using before I apply makeup, because I really think it's been making a difference in my application. So I found that using a mask before my makeup really has been helping me lately, so that's kind of the first step of my skincare. And today I'm actually going to be using grwm, which brings us to the sponsor of this portion of today's video, which is grwm. And I'm going to be using their vitamin C clay mask, and it has turmeric and aloe vera in it, and it's meant to help like hyperpigmentation, dark spots, and different things like that, which if you can see my skin, I struggle with all of that. Those are actually my biggest struggles. So yeah, I'm going to be using this. Really helped. I think that turmeric and my skin reacts really well and nicely, and like leaves me with a really nice skin base. So I'm going to apply this. First I'm going to put my little headband on so I don't get anything on my face, and this is only a 10-minute mask, which I really like because I feel like if it's any longer, it's harder to do before skincare. You know, you really have to have time to be doing this. So I'm going to apply it with the little brush that they give. Look at the packaging, also beautiful. So as far as what's in grwm, it actually has natural certified organic ingredients such as aloe vera and turmeric with vitamin C that helps evening the skin tone for a more radiant glow. And it also is stain free. So even though there's turmeric in it, it's not meant to stain your skin, which is a big thing because a lot of products that I've used with turmeric, it doesn't stain your skin. That's why I actually really like using it before my makeup, because nothing shows up under it. Also, it's specially formulated for all skin types, and you only have to use it for 10 minutes. So, you know, we love a fast mask. To me, it actually smells like if you walk into a Whole Foods for some reason. I think it's like all the organic, like natural herb ingredients kind of thing. I don't know, but I like the smell of it. I just think it's funny. It kind of like brings me back to going into a Whole Foods. But anyway, so I'm going to leave this on for about 10 minutes, and then I'll show you what my skin looks like after. I'd also mention that this mask is vegan and cruelty free. I think those are very important, and also I have really sensitive skin, and even though this has vitamin C in it, usually freaks my skin out. This mask has not, and I think that's why it's been helping my acne scars so much, is that I'm not usually using vitamin C in my skin, and this mask is powerful while still like being really nice to sensitive skin, so I love that as well. Okay, and one thing I really wanted to mention is that when I'm a consumer and I'm also, you know, sharing products with you guys, I really like to look in the background of brands and the promises they make. And I thought it would be really important to tell you that grwm actually is a supporter of Kiva, so they pledge 1% of their profits with a minimum amount of $20,000 to Kiva, which is actually a charity that focuses on expanding financial access to undeserved communities to help them flourish independently. Also team up with Food Bank LA, where they donate 10,000 meals annually to nourish the local community with good, wholesome food. And they also donate $100 to any organization that each of their employees chooses to support. So I thought that was really cool and wanted to mention that as well. This is what it looks like. Let me zoom you in a little bit. It just feels overall really smooth and soft and like really fresh and revitalized. Now we move forward with the rest of my products. So thank you again so much, grwm, for sponsoring that part of today's video. My face feels amazing. And now we're going to go in with sunscreen. So I use a tinted sunscreen by Ulta MD. I should probably be doing this last, but for some reason, I don't know, sometimes I do it first, last, whatever. I probably should do it last, but that's okay. It's actually really moisturizing because I think this one has hyaluronic acid in it, which my skin loves hyaluronic acid, and this just gives me such a nice glow in general. And then I go in with my moisturizer. So this is my newest baby. It's the Charlotte Tilbury Magic Cream Instant Turnaround Moisturizer, and I'd say that this is like one of the richest moisturizers that I've ever used. It's like it's so creamy and hydrating, and I don't know, so I take like about that much of it. And you can take like any just really thick moisturizer, and I think a dupe to this one is probably like the Kiehl's Ultra Cream or Ultra Repair Cream or something. I really like that one as well, but I just kind of press that into my skin and kind of let it seep in, and already you can see my skin glowing a lot more than it was. And so then I go in with a little bit of skin food from Willetta. It's their Ultra Rich Cream, Original Ultra Rich Cream. I found this at Target, and I got it because I saw Alana Davison use it before her makeup as like a primer, and ever since that has changed my life. Like, I kind of concentrate it right here where I want that glow, and it's almost like, I don't know how to describe it. It's kind of like a Vaseline mixed with like a moisturizer. I don't know. It's very, very hydrating. And if you have oily skin, I'm not too sure how this one in particular would work, but I would think it's still good. But I think they make a lightweight one too. So if you have oily skin, maybe try that one. And I know this one sounds a little crazy, but I kind of did it randomly one day and I love it. So I put a little bit of Aquaphor onto right here on my skin, like right where I want it to really glow. And for some reason, I think it makes like the product really, like, I don't know, really concentrated there. It sticks to the Aquaphor or something. So I just use a little bit of that. I did that. And then, yeah, normally if I wanted to really go at it, I'd put a little bit of face oil, but I've been doing this just recently and it's really helped. So yeah. And then also you of course have to prep your lips. So this one, I've been wanting to show you guys this for so long. I found this at Ulta randomly, this lip balm, but it's like the best lip balm that I've ever used. See, it's the Goat Milk Blood Orange Natural Lip Balm by Dionys, I want to say. I don't know, I've never heard of the brand. I just randomly picked it up because I was like, you know, goat milk is probably a really moisturizing lip balm. I don't know why I thought that. But it is so good. It's so nice to my lips. But anyway, so yeah, that's kind of the skin prep that we do. I like to kind of give myself a massage if I can, especially if I use face oil. I think a massage of your face, like a lymphatic, the word is the lymphatic drainage, I don't know.
Lymphatic drainage.
I don't know what the word is. But anyway, there's a word for it and it helps drain your face and look better. I know you guys know what I'm talking about, right? But anyways, let me zoom you in just so you can see how my skin looks after all of those products. I promise you, it's been the only thing that I love doing to my skin. And then now, first thing for makeup, this is kind of like skincare also, but it's makeup, or like technically makeup, but it's the Ren Skincare Perfect Canvas Clean Primer. And I think I mentioned this in one of my other makeup videos, but I am not like a primer person. I don't really care for primer, but this one really, I do believe in. I believe in it. And I just kind of press it into my skin. I can't think of what this one smells like either, but yeah. I tried to do my nails earlier, gel. I'm practicing because if you guys watched my Pinterest nails video, I royally messed them up, and I've been practicing with my gel lamp and my gel nails, and I don't know, I just don't know what I'm doing, I guess. But yeah, so we're starting there, and it gives like a nice, really tacky feel to the face, so I think that that's what helps like makeup really stick into it. Off, I'm going to be taking my face makeup and my newly organized makeup that I did with you guys, and I'm going to start with concealer. So this is my RMS Beauty concealer. This one is a little bit too dark for me, I know, but I'm going to take it on my finger and press it in just over my acne, and I'm not really going to blend it or anything. I'm just going to press it in, and I kind of do it over that spot. It was like an allergic reaction like a month or two ago, and it's still there, so I don't know what is going on with it, but you know, it's fine. And then I have so many acne things down here, which is also why I've been loving that mask, because I don't know what happened randomly, but I'm just like struggling with so many acne scars under my chin for some reason. I think it's like that's what hormonal acne is, and that's where it comes in for me, and that's usually when I get it, is when I'm like on my period, but I don't understand. I don't get it, I guess. Kind of pressed, like I said, I know that this is too dark for my skin, but once I put the other stuff over it, you can't really tell. Okay, there we go. Should I zoom you in or out? I never know how close you want to be, so I think that that's a good happy medium. But anyway, now I'm going to be taking my Slip Tint, which I highly recommend if you're looking for glow, to stick with a tinted moisturizer or a BB cream on all of your face, and then just like spot conceal like I did, because that's where you know, want more coverage. But on the rest of your face, it gives such a nice and natural glow, and you can kind of still see your skin through it, so it doesn't look necessarily like a fake glow, even though it is. But this is, yeah, like I said, the Say Beauty Slip Tint Broad Spectrum SPF 35 tinted moisturizer. It's in the shade 3, which I think is my perfect shade. I don't know. So I'm just going to rub this in with my fingers first, and I feel like that really has been helping me like get the product into my skin. I don't know. I always have dog hair on me. People with dogs do. You always have dog hair unless you have like a poodle or a golden doodle, but for some reason I find it everywhere. Like I was doing my nails earlier, just dog hair all over. But I like to press this in like this. I'm kind of in like my brain is, He's all over the place today, so I'm so sorry. But yeah, and this just, can you see already like the glow that it gives my skin? It's almost like a gloss. And I know it doesn't look blended in, it's because it's not. So I'm going to take a damp beauty blender and kind of do that, but this also really helps to pick up the rest of the product. Like the extra product that doesn't really need to be sitting on your skin, and you know, gets rid of it. So this whole process that I've been doing too, because my skin just feels so quenched even while I'm putting makeup on, even throughout the day. Normally, because of like, I don't know if this is for everyone or just people with dry skin, but normally after I put my makeup on and I go throughout the day and then it starts getting to be like 6 or 7 p.m., my face like itches. Even if I don't use powder on my face, it starts itching and like whatever. Since I started doing like an actual routine before my makeup, my skin has not felt like that once. So I don't know, maybe that's the secret to it. I really truly do not know. But so I'm just going to go over again really quick some things that I don't want showing as much. But normally I don't really care if I have like acne or acne scars showing, because all in all it looks like your skin, I guess. Whatever. This is a random thought too, but I've been wanting to go to the Renaissance Festival after I saw Casey Musgraves posting about it on Instagram, and now I keep thinking about it because I saw her with like one of the big chicken legs or chicken thighs or something there, and I'm like, oh, I know when they are in Michigan. I think they're in the summer. I don't know. I have very vivid memories of growing up in the summer. We would go to all of the different festivals. Going to the Polish festival, I don't even know why. I guess because I'm like half Polish, but like, I don't know. I just remember going to those things and they always had like the best food and like snacks and stuff, and like such fun little games to watch. But anyway, so okay, this is my skin, how it looks after blending everything in. I'd say it still looks very glowy, and it just looks like my natural skin. It's like as close to it as possible with makeup on. That's how I would describe it. And I don't really put any concealer around my eyes because I don't really have dark circles right now. I'm getting that sleep, so I don't have any. Yeah, so then we are going to go in with my cheek products, which I would have to argue would be my favorite products. I kind of start with, on my cheek area, is a illuminizer, and I like to use like a cream one, usually like mixed two, and these are the ones I've been mixing lately. It's the Merit highlighting balm in the shade Cava, or Cava, probably Cava, right? And it's just beautiful, looks like this. I have to repurchase this after because it's like my favorite things. But same with this is the Say Beauty Dew Balm, and it's in the shade Bronze Nectar, and they are just so beautiful. So first I'm going to do the Say Beauty one, and you only need a little bit of this, and it kind of confused me at first whenever I started using it because it like comes out pretty thick and it literally feels like a balm. But once you, I don't know if this is what you're supposed to do, but this is what I do. I rub it in between my fingers and I really get it warmed up, and then it kind of starts to look like a glaze, like a donut glaze, and you just press it into your skin. So that's what I personally do, and it's so like natural looking, and it kind of feels like an oil being pressed onto your skin, but I kind of just focus it in this area and anywhere where that I want that glow, but like not highlight. I don't know if that makes sense. Towel near my makeup, because I am someone, I've talked about this on our podcast before, I've talked about this with my sister my whole life. For some reason, I've realized in my adulthood, bothers me the most is like when my hands have water on them or like are wet and sticky, and so that's why I don't really like using my hands when doing this, but I do it for the glow. Anyway, so now I'm using my Merit stick, and it looks so glowy. I can't even believe it. I love how glowy it looks. If you're not a glow person, I mean, you're probably not watching this video if you really don't like the glow, but for me, I just love it. And then see, once I go over it, it picks up all of the excess product, but leaves you with what you need. I'm going to go in with bronzer, which it depends on the day if I use like a bronzer or not. But normally I'm using my Alley Oop Trio. This one has 3 things in it. And I know you probably are sick of me talking about it, but it's my favorite thing ever. And I'm using the 2 other products. This is in the shade Sunkissed, by the way. I'm gonna go in with this creamy, bronzery thing. And then I just kind of dot it. It literally, a little goes a long way with this stuff. I know it looks really dark, but once you blended it out, it's very creamy and not overly like dark or anything. So I'm going to use my beauty blender to blend this out as well, and I kind of just that natural it looks blended out. You would think it would be a lot darker, but it's not. This is the only bronzer that I found that I can actually put under my chin without like having a stark line. I don't know if that even does anything to put it under your lip. I always see people do it, and then I'm like, I'll just do it, and then I don't ever think it matters. But whatever. I'm gonna go in with my blush. I'm just gonna do the same thing, obviously. Look how messy it is. But this one, you can't do a lot of blush with. You just put literally like a dab on, and then a little bit there, and then I like to put a little all over the rest of my face too. And this I'm actually going to go in with an actual brush, just because that's how I like it to look a little bit better. So I go in with a brush and blend it out. I like to focus it kind of right here. You can focus your blush wherever you want, for your face shape or whatever, your preference, but that's just what I do. And I don't know, I'm just very excited that I finally found a like routine that I'm excited about for summer, because normally I kind of like get stressed out about summer makeup, because I like to wear makeup, I like to do makeup, but it always just melts off of my face in the summer. And this is what I've found also about this routine that I've been doing, is it doesn't melt off my face, and especially the Alley-oop like cream products that I use, for some reason they dry down so naturally, but they don't like move throughout the day, which I like. Now I haven't used this situation going swimming, so I wouldn't know about that. We'll see whenever I go swimming. I'm not really a swimmer though. I don't know. I like swimming, but I feel like living in Michigan, you would have to swim in like the lakes, and I just am not a swimming in the lakes kind of person. I don't know. It just scares me. I don't know what's under there. It's all kind of gross to me. I don't know. So anyway, you could go in and set everything individually if you wanted to. I have set my bronzer with a different bronzer just a little bit, because I just like the shade of bronzer that I use. It's the True Match Lumi Bronze It, and I just literally take a stippling brush, which I don't use for anything else but this, and I just kind of brush it over that. So I really want that bronzy glow, and I feel like this product really gives a nice glow without like any shimmer. So yeah, I get the shade 01 Light, and it's perfect for me. I am so obsessed. This is like the best shade of bronzer that I've ever used for myself in a powder bronzer. So okay, so the next thing I do is take a little bit of powder. This is the only powder that I use on my face besides that bronzer, and I only use it under my eyes and over my eyes. So this is the Charlotte Tilbury Airless Flawless Finish, or I use my Maybelline Fit Me, but today I'm going to go with this one. And I take my little Merit brush, my favorite brush, because it's super concentrated and I can focus it on the areas that I want. And I just go under my eyes because my eyes crease if I don't do that. This is the only powder I use. And then I'm even going to go in even further with a spray. So this is the Cover FX Dewy Finish Spray. I like using a dewy spray. I mean, honestly, I've used matte sprays too whenever you do this, and it keeps the like glow still without making it super oily. For like, I know the e.l.f. matte spray. So I'm just going to spray this all over my face. Blender, lightly tap it down so all of my little hairs on my face go down. Learned that from all of the beauty gurus. Honestly, this is what my skin looks like after I do everything like that, and a little bit more coverage. So if I'm going out, I would just use like a different foundation, like the Sephora Best, like the Sephora Best Skin Ever foundation, and I love this one as well. But I'll just go through the rest of my routine with you because, you know, why not? But this is essentially how I get the skin glow. And you know, when I'm filming my makeup videos, but I have a new product I wanted to try too. It's the RMS Straight Up, let's see, RMS Straight Up Volumizing Peptide Mascara. So I want to try this out. They sent that over this week. And then I also wanted to try out, so I have these lip maximizers from Amazon that I found on TikTok. Well, I found on Amazon, but I got recommended them on TikTok by a lot of my For You page. And so first I'm going to do the lip maximizer, and it's supposed to make your lips bigger. I don't know. I never have ever found ones that I like. So I'm just gonna do this, and you're gonna tell me if you see a difference, because I don't ever. Let's see an after, because whatever. Ooh, it does sting though, but I kind of like it. I don't know, I kind of like the pain. But I'm going to go in with a little bit of a brown eyeliner on my lash line, and I kind of start there before I do any like mascara or before I do any eyeshadow or anything. And this is the Alley-oop Pen Pal in a Rouge. in a rouge, I think is what it's called. And this, look how fun this pen is, you guys. It's their newest launch, and it's like one of those old pens that you would use, you know, in elementary school if you're Gen Z millennial. I'm like, probably not Gen Z, upper Gen Z, like me. But yeah, remember these? You would use like the cool pens and the colors and everything. But for like makeup, like 4 different shades. It has a pink for your lips, or I use it for my eyes too. Brown for your eyes or your eyebrows technically, and then black for your eyebrows or your eyeliner, and then a little inner corner highlight for yellow. So I'm gonna use a little inner corner highlight for, the lip thing is really stinging my lips right now. I used a lot, so that could be why, but I'm just gonna use a little bit of that. And then I'm going to go in with the brown one, and all you do is twist it to make it go up. And I'm going to kind of just like that to give a little bit of definition, but when I don't want like a harsh black or anything, I kind of do this before my eyeshadow, and it makes it look way more natural. And then I'm going to switch over to my eyebrows. And all I do for my eyebrows in the summer, I'm not putting anything on. I don't even care about my eyebrows anymore. Like I want them to look good, but I don't really want to fill them in because every time I just don't like it. So I use a 24-hour brow setter from Benefit. I need a new one because it's a little dry, but I have the mini one. And this is like what I love. Even yesterday I didn't wear any makeup, but I put this on my eyebrows and it just is such a game changer. If you like press them down, make sure all of the other stuff's not messed up. But anyway, so then that's good to go. I'm going to go in with a little bit of eyeshadow. And I use this Physicians Formula palette because it's like the most beautiful palette ever, and I kind of just use my fingers for most of it. So I'm going to go in with this to go in the inner corner. Just kind of plop it there. And then onto the inner corner. I kind of like it to just look a little bit messy. That, love it. That's where I get technical with the brush. And I take this brown shade right there, just dip it in because it kind of looks to me like a, if I were to use a bronzer on my eyes, which I like Physicians Formula for that, especially there's like, I don't know, it like looks like beach themed stuff, and it seems to really be like really nice and natural. So I just like to do that, and I bring it out onto there to make my eyes kind of seem bigger because I have a little bit of hooded eyes going on. So I like to do that, and I bring it up a little bit higher too. It's weird, like my eyes close and my other eyes open. I just close them both. No, that doesn't make sense. I move in circular motions and really blend it out. I really like my eyeshadow super blended. Then before I go in with the shade all over, I like to set and kind of go over that brown eyeliner that I put on, just to deepen it a little bit with this darker brown. And how I'm going to do that is with a little bit of a brush again. And then I take the brown like that, and then I tap it onto my lash line. And that's literally all I do. Oh, see, I think it's a little bit dark, and then I just do that because I don't want it to look like that. Really utilize my fingers. I feel like that seems to really help blend things out. And this is just what I wear on a daily basis whenever well, not a daily basis, but when I'm like going out somewhere and I want to look a little bit more, or feel, I should say, more put together, because I don't know how much it changes the look. But this shade right here, it's kind of like a champagne-y like gold, and I take that on a big old fluffy brush, and I kind of just do this. What I've noticed with a lot of like makeup artists, they take things on a big brush and then they kind of just pat it all over the eye, because then it kind of like brings the illumination up. I don't know what it does, but I've been seeing a lot of them do that, and I kind of like the way it looks. So that's what I'm doing. I just love how like glowy it looks. It looks so natural, and yeah, I don't know. I've been loving this eyeshadows lately. This palette really, it's got me going good. I don't know when I got it, but anyway, do my lips look any bigger? I don't think so. Look good, like it feels very moisturized and everything, but I don't know. So then let's try out this mascara really quick too, because I'm so curious, because I've actually, kind of reminds me of my favorite Milk makeup one. It's like smaller because it's the trial size, but see, that's what the wand looks like for the Milk makeup one. And then this is the RMS one, which I love how thick and chunky this is. It's so nice. I don't know why I like that. But then see, this is the, they kind of look really similar, right? I think so. So let's try this. It kind of looks like just like basic wand, which I always love and appreciate. Going back to the basics, but where am I? We're just gonna go in. I'm not going to even curl my eyelashes. Usually I do, but it's fine. It's hard for me to tell too with mascaras, because like when you first use them, because I kind of always like mascaras after they dry up a little bit. So if you have any recommendations for good waterproof mascaras, I would love to know, because whenever I do start going to the beach or anything, ever, I don't know when I've gone to the beach, but anyway, if I ever do want to go to the beach, I'd like a good mascara that doesn't like rinse off, you know? So let me know. But anyway, that's how that starting to look. Ooh, I kind of like it though. It's very dark. It's super dark. Like I said, not a lot of length, but I feel like if I layered it, I could get a little bit more out of that part of it, but I don't really care about length, to be honest. As long as you can tell I have eyelashes again, good to go. How it looks, how does it look? Let me know. I think it looks good though. I kind of like it. I like how natural, like the length and the shape of my eyelashes look. Like it doesn't add, like I said, any fibers or anything, but I love it. So anyway, this is my skin. This is how I look. I'm going to add a little bit of lip. Maybe I'll go in with my NYX Butter Gloss. It's in the shade Bit of Honey, and I love this color, and I feel like it just will complete the whole look. So let's go. Let's add it on top of that other one. Okay. Let me find, and then I'll add a little bit extra pout lip stuff from Jason Wu Beauty. A glossy lip always adds to like the drama of how glowy your skin looks, I think. You can always add a little bit of gloss on your skin. Like I'm all for getting as much glow as you can out of your skin, so I love that idea as well. But you can, you know, add powder on top of your highlight to make it even glowier or whatever. But I kind of like to focus on like the look of looks like I'm sweating, and I feel like cream products and liquid products really help me achieve that look a lot better than powders have ever. Like I said, maybe it's just my skin texture or something, but yeah, so that's how so that's how that looks. Let me take this off and show you with my hair down. Like I said, I've kind of had a wavy hair moment. I don't wear my hair wavy that often, but you know, because I haven't figured out, I don't know, my whole life I've had like wavy waves in my hair, but I finally figured out like how to sleep with it whenever I, you know, whatever. And I don't know, it's hard. I don't know. If you have any wavier hair tips, let me know, because I don't have the waviest of hair, but saying. But anyway, this is what it looks like. Maybe I kind of like it when I have this much up a little bit. I'm trying ship sails when you hold you in my arms. I don't think I'll leave that in. Okay. How is that? Does that look better with my hair like that maybe? Anyway, how I look, this is my everyday makeup look. I like that I use cream products because I know I can take my hand and blend things out throughout the day if I need to or want to, and it won't like crack on me, because I feel like with powder products on my skin, they crack whenever you touch them and different things like separate and stuff. So yeah, that's what this looks like, and I hope you guys enjoyed, and thanks so much for hanging out with me while I do my makeup today. Hope you got something from this at least. You know, of course, make sure you check out grwm down below. I'll leave all the links, and I'll talk to you guys later. Bye!